Good morning, folks. Welcome again to the Rooster's Nest. Here we are. We're here, queer, getting into gear. I am live on my Bigo channel as well as live here on YouTube. I took the day off from my crow yesterday because I was up until 6 in the morning, um, tending to slash hanging out with a girl who called me her husband, and so I felt like I should take care of her. Um, that's what I do, apparently. I love it when women call me their husband and baby boy and king and stuff. It's like, okay, I'm yours. Um, anyways, yeah, stayed up way too late, and then the day before yesterday, I had a pretty uh, you know, painful time with my dad. I told him that I was going to block him from my YouTube channel, but A, I don't really know how to do that. And B, it's okay. Like, I'm not going to do that. The first reason is because I don't know how, but also it's fine. Hey, bad boy. It did bother me that, like, people are watching my channel or my, videos without the filter, like the perception of support. They're watching me with judgment, and that just bothers me. Like, if you're gonna watch me with judgment, don't watch me, but that's not how the world works. um yeah, so I hi bad boy and Ms. Kitty. But it was a really great opportunity to set some boundaries, to say, hey, I'm living my life and I'm happy. If you want to support me, then you can. I would love a relationship with you. If you are not going to support me, then I have to pull away from you. It's just the way it goes. Ugly Becky is asking me if I'm in a relationship, and I will have to say yes to that. Yes, I am in a relationship that is very complicated, and no one understands, and that's okay. Um, thank you. Yeah, it's really great for me actually because I spent very too many years feeling really down. Thanks, Ugly Becky. Ugly Becky says that's very sweet. Um, Feeling down about being alone and being single. And now I'm getting the opportunity to be alone and single, but like devoted to someone. And that actually feels really, really good. I love that feeling. Uh, yeah, because I like it's like you're not making like hooking up your priority. You're going out there to make connections, like real connections. I'm new to Toronto as well. I'm meeting people, finding my people. Um, yeah, it's a good time. My pride was really awesome. Um, I don't feel too worried about things. Everything's positive. I can't remember what exactly has been going on in my life that I have been leading up to this point for me to fill in anybody who's curious. Life has been moving really, really fast, but everything's good right now. I have nothing to report. Oh, except I did go to a an interview. I had been mentioning this interview that I was going to go to, and hey, buds, and I did go to this interview. Uh, it's an agency. It's a modeling talent agency. And if I get work, this guy gets 15%. And it's jobs that's like, work for a few hours and you get like $4,000. So I'm like, okay, well, let's give this a try, see how it goes. And he really liked me. He's like looking at me like this, like this. He's looking at you like this. And he's like, beautiful. Like, thank you. And then later on, he's like looking up things. He's like alternative piercings, tattoos. He's looking at me. He's like, oh yeah. You're perfect. Hairstyle, he's like looking at me. He's like, I'm going to make you my supermodel. I was like, okay, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I get paid this Friday, and it's going to be half of my paycheck before, plus a proper paycheck. So I'm finally going to get some money and try to feel financially okay again. God damn it. And I am not spending my money on chasing my woman around anymore. I can't do that. I just can't. She knows I love her, and I have to show her in ways other than going to her shows because I can't afford it anymore. And yes. What else can I report? There's just no rush on my development right now. I'm looking forward to having the day today to just be by myself because this weekend was really, really full of other people. And it was great, but now I need my recharge time. I'm like 11 when she uses her powers and she like needs to crash. That's how I feel. I need to just for a day. And that's what's going to happen. After I read my passage. Mo, let's see what Nepo has to say. Okay. June 27th says The Monkey and the River. Also, let me just go back and say to anybody who's watching my YouTube channel, and read my Facebook post and knows my dad and all of this. We're all good. And he was really, really sweet about it. He's doing his best to understand, and I love you, Daddy. That being said, there's a whole lot more to me than you're willing to see. And I'll just leave it at that. Here we go. The Monkey and the River. What does Nepo have to say today? It is said a great Zen teacher asked an initiate to sit by a stream until he heard all the water had to teach. After days of bending his mind around the scene, a small monkey happened by and, in one seeming bound of joy, splashed about in the stream. The initiate wept and returned to his teacher, who scolded him lovingly. The monkey heard. You just listened. Do you get it? I got goosebumps, so like some part of me understood. With the best of intentions, we often build false careers of studying the river without ever getting wet. In this way, we can ponder great philosophy without ever telling the truth, or analyze our pain without ever feeling it, or study holy places without ever making where we live sacred. In this way, we can build a cathedral on the water's edge, spending all our time keeping it clean. Or we can count our money or say our prayers without ever spending anything or ever feeling God's presence. In this way, we can play music or make love skillfully without ever feeling the music or our passion. The apprentice was brought to tears because the monkey, slapping and yapping its way in the river, had landed in a moment of joy. And the apprentice knew that all his reverence and devotion and meditation hadn't brought him the joy of the monkey. The river, of course, is the ongoing moment of our living. It is the current that calls us to inhabit our lives. And no matter how close we come, no matter how much we get from staying close with a sensitive heart, nothing will open us to joy like entering the stream. And that's all I'm doing, folks. Just being in that stream. You understand. Some of you understood. I think y'all understand. I was once on a screened in porch on a lake. I used to visit every summer for 20 years. My friend and I were watching it rain. And as we had done countless time over the years, my friend and I were watching it rain as we had done countless time over the years. Suddenly, like that simple and beautiful monkey, my friend bounded up, slapped the screen door open, tracked his clothes, and jumped into the rain-filled lake. I watched like the apprentice, feeling the pain of always being dry. Loyal to me. 7. Feeling the pain of always being dry, and then I shed my clothes and I jumped in too. Way to go, Nepo. There we were, in the center of the lake, water from above in our mouths, in our eyes, pelting us, water entering water. Ugh, fucking swimming in a lake when it's raining. Incredible. I've done it, and it's the best. Playing in the rain, I remember doing that on like warm, rainy days. Just spending hours and hours in the rain. Like, not even in rain gear, just like getting fucking drenched, like you're swimming outside. Or swimming and you're not even in a pool of water, you're just in the rain. Water from above in our mouths and our eyes, pelting us, water entering water, lives entering their living. Each pelt of rain on us and in the lake, uttering joy, joy, joy. As you move through your day, notice your interactions with others and with life around you. Notice, just notice as you move through your day. Just notice your interaction. Notice if you are watching what is happening or if you are a part of it. Are you just noticing what's happening or are you in it? If you are watching, place your heart in the stream of what is before you, the way you might dip your hand in running water. Do this by opening your heart with your out breath and letting life in with your in breath. Opening your heart with your out breath. Just imagine yourself in a social situation, okay? Are you just watching or are you being a part of it? And if you feel ready or have the courage to try and be a part of it, opening your heart with the out breath and breathing life in with the in breath. Watch and be. Open and let in. Listen and get wet. Hey, you're back. Good times. Good times. Good read. Good job, Nepo. Hey, Orange Juice, you're back. It was a good one. It was a really good one. It was about getting wet. It was about living, you know? It was about like not just watching, but being a part. And about the difference between listening and hearing. Yes. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. If you're talking about me, thank you. We try. We hope. you know, all our efforts. The dollar dog. Well, I mean, we finished reading. Oh, his muscles are all so sore. Just from going hard. You know what? I also feel really great about. I didn't do any drugs other than cannabis. Mm-hmm. Good boy. Not that I think like doing drugs is inherently bad. It's just that for me personally, I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm glad that I didn't do any. And I did drink a bunch, but I didn't pay for any of it. I just like was going over to people's houses. They're like, "You want some of this? You want some of that?" I'm like, "Yeah." Um, so I had a lot to drink, but at the same time, not too much. Like I didn't get too drunk. I didn't get sick. Just all around real great times. I was right in that stream splashing around like a monkey this weekend. It was great. A great time. I was the guy sitting on the stream observing the monkey and the monkey in the stream. Hey, Bunny Gal, thanks for being my fan, by the way. Thanks for being here. And Dante Rockstar is here. Thanks for coming. I don't know if there's anybody here who didn't hear me talking about my lamb's ear leaf, but this is here by me, and it is super freaking soft. The only problem is it's kind of brittle, so I'm cracking it by accident. And I exchanged my saliva for the leaf. That's like a witchy practice. If you're gonna take something from nature, you give something in return. So it can be like some hair, because there's like I don't know, there's like nutrition in our for the plants. Saliva is the best one, I think, because it's moisture. Uh, anyways, it's a lamb's ear. God, it's so soft. I gotta go now. Okay? I'll see y'all next time. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. All right? We're gonna read from the Book of Awakening. We only have 2 more readings left. Who knows? I might go back and redo some days if some of them are really like there's definitely very embarrassing ones to go over from the last year. I'm okay with it because I like that I showed my whole process, but I'm also like, do I want that on the internet? We'll find out. So I might redo some. There's like a few days that I missed. So just like, it's not over, but 2 more proper morning crows in the series tomorrow and the next day, and then it's all over. Not over. Not over. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. Don't give up, baby. You got this. I believe in you. Number 2, everyone is someone. So when you see somebody doing their thing, they're doing it because they are someone. And it's okay if you don't see them or understand. It's not your life. Who are you? That is your responsibility. Who are you? That's really all you got to do. Am I right? And number 3, whole bit that I do. And cock-a-doodle-doo, I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Okay? I'll be here. I hope you're here too. Bye. Happy Pride. Bye-bye.